Okay, back in Isolde. And apparently there is something going on here. I just found this by accident. Yeah, well, who's this? Clara. Oh. Isn't that nice? Yeah, it's too bad about Palma Costa, because the place is fucked. Alright. Chef Regal. Oh yes he can. He's the best cook in the game. Hey, wait a minute. Your hands are supposed to be cuffed right now. I know I keep bringing that up, but it really does kind of bother me. Unforgettable taste. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Regal does not cook with his feet. Or else everything he cooked would probably taste like feet, which wouldn't be a good thing. Corinne is calling you? Why are we getting this skit now? I've already done that. I guess that's the skit that's supposed to give you the clue to go to the Martel Temple with Sheena. I guess.
This world, with our own hands.
And speaking of hands, I think I'll put mine...
Idiot.
Alright, in the home stretch of cooking. I just gotta master quiche with Regal, and I will have mastered all the recipes in the game. It has taken me an excruciatingly long time to do this. This is what I like to do. I just like to fight around Isalia.
That's it?
They got some really easy enemies around here. As you can see, you can get plus 1 point whatever grade almost every battle. And to master from, basically you gotta fill out like 2 stars with each character and each recipe. It's about 6 battles each, and they go pretty fast, as you can see.
Not even a contest.
Did horrible that time, but for the most part, I can get over 1 almost every single battle.
You're in for a world of hurt.
You know what? I forgot to freaking cook that time. Jeez. Now I'm losing my head. Yeah, about 6 battles per recipe to master it.
This is gonna be cake.
I'm gonna be going back to Cyback and the Cat's Village to get ingredients. Those are the 2 places you should go to buy ingredients. You can get everything you need from those 2 places right there. You don't need anything from anywhere else. I think Cyback and the Cat's Village cover everything anyways. Everything you'll ever need.
That was disappointing.
Am I maxed out yet? Ooh, I gotta be really close. Really, really close. And while doing this, I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone because I'm actually building up a lot of grade to be spent after I beat the game. Okay, we are maxed out with everyone. As you can see, Regal, he's got the most stars for most of the recipes. I mean, he's the best cook in the game. Some of them he's not so good at, like the ones on the left side here. But the ones on the right side, for the most part, he really excels at. And I guess beef stew on that side too. But yeah, the more rare the recipe, the more he excels at it, it seems. Yeah, this guy is the best cook in the game. Genus is a close second. Anyways, now to get the titles associated with that, we need to go to Altamira, which is not in Silverance. Oh yeah, you know, I might as well check my total grade right now, because I haven't done that in a while. What you gotta do to do that, just talk to one of these jerks. Wow, I have over 2,000. That should be plenty. Yeah, because you get an automatic 1,000 grade for defeating the game, and then anything you've acquired on top of that is the total grade you'll have to spend in the grade shop. Right now I have over 3,000, so that should be really good. Anyways, I'll be going over that when it's pertinent. Right now, it is pertinent to go to Altamira and go to the 3rd floor of the hotel. Plus, oh wait, I was killing 3 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, I was using the Tethayala party, the Tethayala characters, to kill enemies around there. That way I could build up their devil arms as well. Because you don't have them for as much as you have the Silveron characters, obviously. Silveron characters have had more opportunities to kill enemies. Alright, so if you come up here with a character that has mastered the recipes, in Zelos' case, he has. Zelos, he's kind of a middle-of-the-road cooker. He's not great at it, but he's not bad. He's pretty good. Elegant technique, huh? The Gourmet Prince. Very nice. So our friend here is going to disappear. And I want Regal to be last. Okay. Well, I selected Sheena, and he disappeared, so that probably means I just gotta leave and come back in. Yep, there he is. Hello. Sheena obtains the title Master Cook. This title is okay. These cooking titles are actually okay. They kind of lean towards the defense, intelligence, and evade stats, all the characters. And that's about it. Sheena's Treasure Hunter is still a lot better than it. But it's not bad. Alright, so who's next? Prosea's next, I guess. And yeah, Persea, she is one of the worst cooks in the game. She's a little bit better than Rain, but not much better. And surprisingly enough, the title that I'm going to be getting for Rain... Oh, okay, I got a trophy for getting 10 titles with Persea, okay. Yay. Yeah, what was I saying? Something about Rain, right? I'll do Genus next. But yeah, the one for Genus I'm about to get is actually one of the better titles I'm going to end up getting for her in this playthrough. They got some really good titles. All the characters do once you get to level 100. I don't think I'll be getting a level 100 in this playthrough though. Probably the next playthrough. Once I get combo experience after the end game. Yeah, Genus is a pretty good cook. Little chef. Although the Mana Master title that I have for him right now is actually a better title stat-wise. But, this one's okay. If you don't get Mana Master for Genus, this one's alright. I'm just going to compare for a second here. Yeah, defense and evade are a little bit better, but hurts in intelligence. I'd rather have the higher intelligence for Genus, for obvious reasons. Genus doesn't really get a lot of good titles for intelligence, surprisingly enough. I'd have to say that Mana Master is probably his best one as far as intelligence growth. And shit, I fucked up. And switch characters. Yeah, I guess Lloyd will be next. Here we go. Lloyd is a middle-of-the-road kind of cook. Not particularly great, but definitely not as bad as Rain. Gourmet King. And another thing I need to mention with Lloyd, and I did this off screen as well, his best title in my opinion, that isn't his level 100 title that he gets, but is useful in conjunction, is the Berserker title. How do you get this title? Well, what you gotta do is you gotta set the difficulty mode on hard and then fight 256 battles. You don't have to do them consecutively, but you do have to be in 256 battles on hard mode. Easy thing you could do is at this point in the game, you could go back to Asalia and just fight battles around there, and the enemies are so fucking easy that it's almost like playing on normal. And you can get his Berserker title that way. You don't have to have him in your party. You can use other characters if you want. But this title right here is really good for, it gives you a guaranteed HP boost and a guaranteed strength boost upon level up. And then a good 60% chance that you'll get an accuracy boost, which will also help him out with critical hits. So the Berserker, along with the one he gets at level 100 Holy Sword, which gives you a guaranteed defense and evade boost upon level up, are probably his two best titles to use together. You know, that way you get guaranteed bonuses upon level up. Alright, so who do we have left? Not status. Colette. Colette is next. Charismatic Chef. This is actually one of Colette's better titles, considering that she really doesn't have a lot of good titles for stat gains. Probably really good if used in conjunction with her Little Pickpocket title, because both of those titles kind of even, like if you want her to have even stats, it's probably a good idea to use both those titles together. You know, just switch them up every now and then. Okay, and oh, now we're gonna get to the worst cook of them all. But yeah, I want to get Rain, and I'll do Regal last, seeing as he's the best cook in the game. Figured it'd be fitting to do him last. Yeah, most of Rain's cooking, she only has like 2 stars for most of the recipes. So yeah, she's terrible. Passable chef. She's a passable chef? Yeah, her cooking ability is horrible. Hey, he's just being honest. You're not a very good cook. At least now you're like passable. Maybe your shit won't taste like fucking cardboard anymore. But anyways, with Rain, I'm gonna make this her primary title now. Yeah, it's not better as far as the Crimson Rose. It's not better in intelligence, but it is better in defense and evade, which is what she needs anyways. So yeah, that's gonna be her title for the new game. Because if I got her up to level 100, I think I get a pretty good title for her. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Wise. Actually, I do know what it's called. It's called Wise Woman. Gives you a guaranteed bonus to intelligence upon level up. This one gives you a 50% chance. So, whatever. I don't want to level up that much. That's way too much work. At least for this playthrough. Next playthrough it won't be so bad. Alright, so last but not least, and Regal obtained the title of True Chef. Regal weapon? Okay, I don't know what the hell that trophy is supposed to mean, but whatever. So yeah, you can, for New Game Plus, bring over your fucking your cooking ability and all the recipes. However, for those 2 things total, it'll cost 100 grade, but that's not that much considering how much grade I have now. So there you go. Okay, for the rest of the episode, I'm going to show off something that I missed. So basically, you got to choose Colette, right, for the Flanor event, and that's what I did for this playthrough. Ultimately, after I showed off everyone else's or whatever, just so I could get that snow hair item. And that's really the only reason. Anyways, after you spend the night in Heimdall and you're about to go to Torrent Forest, you want to actually fly to Dirk's house. And I'm just, yeah, I reverted to an old save so I could at least show it off. I won't be, you know, playing through like 20 hours of the game again just to get this. But yeah, I noticed that. I was like, shit, I fucking missed it. So anyway, yeah, you want to go back to Silverant, and we want to go to Dirk's house. And yeah, if you do this before you, or if you try and do this after you fight Kratos, I should say, the event will have passed, and you won't be able to get this alternate costume for Colette. So it is kind of stupid that they put like a limit on this. So yeah, if you want this event, make sure to come here between the night scene at the Elven Village and going to fight Kratos in the Torn Forest again. Otherwise, you will miss it. And depending on who you chose in the Flanor event, the Flanor Doctor event, I think like Regal gets a certain title and a new costume. I think Sheena and Zealous get one if you choose either one of them. And I think Kratos gets a new one or something like that. Most of the characters get new costumes for this part. Uh-oh. What's wrong? Oh, crap. Oh well, it's just water. It's not gonna hurt nothing. Yoink. What the hell is he doing? What the hell, man? What a dumbass. Seven sets, huh? Alright. So Colette obtained the title of Twinsies. So there you go. I missed out on it, but at least I showed it off. Alright, one last mini game I'm going to show off in this episode. I believe this is the one I didn't bother with this one before. I've known about it for quite a while, but this one isn't that important unless you're like an absolute 100% completionist. I'm going to try and do as much completion stuff as I can, but for shit like this, I'm not even going to bother. So this is the Uncle game, and he's going to ask us if we want to play test it. And, what's that? My friends will pass in front of you, and I want you to just stand there and watch. What? How is that a game? That's a trade secret. Anyway, afterwards, just talk to the uncles in the same order they went past you. So this game has everything to do with memorization, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, to be quite honest with you. So my memory is terrible. So we got a fucking guy with a weird hat and a bearded guy with a mohawk. And I might be able to do this. Yeah, it was this guy. And this guy, right? Oh boy. I don't know how many stages there are. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit because they change up the order too. Yeah, it's this guy. And then it's, I want to say this guy. Oh shit. See, I already fucked up. See, I don't know how many stages that is, but if you get through all the stages and memorize all the guys and get the right order, then you get Lloyd's midlife crisis title. But yeah, that one's really weird because you gotta remember all these creepy old men and their goofy hairdos and their porn mustaches, and fuck that, I'm not doing that one. You don't get anything good for doing that anyways, other than, you know, bragging rights, I guess, which really is nothing. Trophies, obviously it has something to do with trophies, you know, if you're playing the PS3 version. But anyways, that is all for this episode of Tales of Symphonia. I know this episode was supposed to be Coliseum stuff, but I still had a few other things that I needed to show. This is Veteran 021. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.